Hey guys, so welcome to the 1862 podcast. As you can tell, I'm wearing the brand new away shirt. I love it. I love it more in person than when I did when it came out. As you can tell, there's a slight difference to tonight's episode on the 1862 podcast. Sadly, Cole is not with us. Oh, what is going on with this sound? There we go. So sadly, Cole is not with us. He's not joined us tonight. My brother sadly has. He's other things going on at the moment. So it is just me. You are stuck with just me. However, the episode tonight will probably not be as long as it normally is. I did want to go live tonight because I've we've not been live for a while. Just because of work. Obviously, I've had to do pre-recordings, so yeah, I wanted to bring it back live. The whole point of doing this was doing it live, so hopefully as we get very close to the start of the season, obviously there will be more live. Again, it all just depending on work. So news, well, it's not breaking news because it's been out for about a day or so now, but we do finally have a new goalkeeper. So welcome to Meadow Lane. I hope I pronounced this right. Kelle Roos. He's the new goalkeeper. I believe he's going to be our new number one, which is exciting. I'm going to be honest. So obviously we know a bit about him. He was the goalkeeper at Derby. I've actually looked on social media with some of their kind of views and thoughts on what Derby fans thought when he played for him. Obviously, he played under Frank Lampard. Which probably a lot of you remember when Lampard was the manager of Derby. So yeah, just going on to him. Obviously he's had a few spells. He's had spells. I believe it was Aberdeen in the Scottish Premier League as well, which is again it's really good. Luca, mate, thank you very much for joining. I have seen that MK Dons have released their third kit, which Luke, I'm going to watch a video very shortly on that. I hope Notts County do a third kit. I really want them to do a third kit, change the badge, have like an old retro badge. That'd be so cool. So yeah, obviously he's 33 years of age, Kelle Roos. So which is good. I think we need someone experienced there in goal. I've watched quite a few of his videos. He looks like he's pretty confident coming out as well at one-to-ones, which is really good. That's definitely something that we need. Obviously, I am gonna miss Alex Bass. You guys know that Alex Bass was my favourite player of last season. But no, I'm feeling a bit more confident. It's what we are a week and a bit away from the start of the season. We still need a lot more signings. We need a major striker. I think we still need a kind of like David McGoldrick replacement in midfield. We need someone who's going to command for definite. But no, I'm happy. I am kind of happy with the signing. For who we've got in goal. I'm looking forward to Roos. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got. The only thing I'm gonna say, and I'm interested because I when they announced it, I think one of the first things people noticed that it come up, it said free transfer. So obviously straight away, and I know this has been a lot of talk about county fans, and I think this is a bit divided. Some believe it, some don't. I don't believe it. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. So obviously we've sold Alex Bass. We've let David McGoldrick go. We've sold a few players. A lot of fans, and there's a bit of talk why. I don't think he was overly happy that it was a free transfer. There was like, why have you not splashed cash to bring in a number one goalkeeper? And there's obviously again a lot of chat, a lot of fans where people says, oh, it's the boys, they're doing it on the free, they're doing it on the cheap, they get gearing up to make as much money as profit and then sell Notts County. I'm going to be honest, I don't want to dive too much into that. I don't know where we stand with that. when I first saw it free, I was like, oh, I thought the same. I thought, why are we not splashing money on a goalkeeper? But if he's gonna do the job and it's a free transfer, then I'm all for it. You know, again, like I said, he's got that experience in Scottish Prem. He's got that experience at Derby. I think he could be good. You know, I'd love to hear what Cole would have said. Sadly, Cole's not here. But you know, I think Cole kind of he noticed that it was a free transfer as well. Luca, I'm good. Cheers, man. I'm glad that you're good. Like I said, I'm Luca. I mean, how are you feeling? Are you nervous for the season? I want to know how confident you are for MK Dons for the start of the season. Like I said, we're only just over a week away. So yeah, no, we've lost Posh, says Luca. Yeah, hopefully we don't lose any more players. But yeah, going back to what I was saying with us spending money, we do need to get some more players in. But it was yeah, it was interesting because when I spoke to Cole kind of said the same thing. You know, why we're not spending money on a goalkeeper, but I'm optimistic. I think he'll do well. I think he'll do really well, to be fair. My dad actually asked. He said, "Are we going to have a Roos counter?" Which I said no. I said the other week. I says it doesn't matter who they bring in. I'm not going to replace the Bass counter. Alex Bass. That was on quite a lot of my videos. However, I do like the sound of it. It's kind of warming up now. A Roos counter. It's a bit like, Cristiano Ronaldo, Roos. Maybe I should have that every time he does a save. Just Roos, that'd be quite good. And then I think Cole probably be up for that as well. So let's say we've got a new goalkeeper. Again, still miles away from the amount of signings I think we should have brought in the summer. We still need more. Hopefully we'll get another one by the end of the week. And then hopefully maybe another 2 next week. But it's just getting so close to Newport away. Which me and Cole and his mate Dwayne, we do have tickets. We will be there. We will be at Newport away. We'll be travelling down with the Knox fans on the coach, which is great. The last time I did that was actually MK Dons away. I think it was the first season was back in League 2. So quite a long time ago. So I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Which we'll get onto Newport in a bit. And the other announcement as well this week is that the home shirt is on its way. Like I said, I am wearing and rocking the away one. Because of the lighting, it looks a bit faded out, but it is quite a strong green. I do really like this top. Still not quite as nice as the orange as last season. I really did prefer. I really did like that top. As you know, I wore it in quite a lot of my videos. I wore it quite a lot. But I'm interested to know and to see what the home kit's going to be like. I think it's going to have a white back. Again, I really wish. I know Cole would have enjoyed this topic. Cole he loves his shirt. He collects them. He's a shirt fanatic. But I think he's going to have a white back. It looks like we're going back to classic stripes again, which, just even stripes, which is going to be nice. I think it's going to look really smart. It's slightly different this year because they are letting season ticket holders buy it 24 hours early. So they'll be getting it on Friday, so I will be collecting mine on Friday. Which, like I said, I'll be down there in Medellin when the shop opens, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, again, it's just slightly different what County have done over the summer. The whole thing with the buying away tickets. I know that obviously they've got these loyalty points, and I think when I said to Cole when I was looking at the Newport tickets, for season ticket holders that don't have 5 points or 10 points, you're technically third down the line to get the Newport. And like I said, me and Cole and Dwayne, we're all going to Newport. We're all going to be on the Knox County coaches. But I'm in the stand where it's got cover, which I thank God, because knowing our luck is going to be absolutely pissing it down with how the weather is. And Cole and Dwayne, bless them, they're going to be in the stadium where there's no cover. And I get that they're wanting to make sure that the county fans that do travel almost every away game are there, and that they're still going to be able to get to make sure that they don't miss out because of how regular they go. I do get it, but then again, it's just hard, for maybe some of the fans that don't ever really get a chance to go away, but maybe maybe the game coming up is not too far for them to travel, or that they finally got maybe time off work to make that travel and go on away days, but then they're like right down the packing order, to either get a ticket, and again, it also made me think about the question is, if they do manage to get a ticket for away day, but all the coaches are sold, are they going to make sure that there's enough coach spaces left for non-season ticket holders, that when it does go on general sale? So it's going to be interesting to see how that works. And then obviously, with, like I said, with this home shirt, that they're letting season ticket holders buy first, which is again why, if they're doing it for the home but they're not for the away, and is it because obviously the home is more likely to sell out more and sell out quicker, which again I understand, but again I don't know. It just seems a bit weird, but that's the business model that they're going for. Then yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think it's going to be a centralised badge as it was last season. I think the badge is going to be back on the side. Kind of going back to, like I said, I mentioned Luca. He posted a video. MK Dons have released their third kit. I hope we have a third kit. I've said to Cole loads of times, and we've had this discussion, and if he was here now, we'd probably be banging on about it for about half an hour. I really want a third kit that's either something like the one with a single magpie, or just go back to where it's just maybe just the ball and 2 magpies and the stripes below, just an old badge, or I would even, like I said to Cole, I would even take kind of what is it what Port Vale had done with the initials, like if it was NCFC. Again, I kind of know it's a bit copying, but I think that would look really smart. That in black and white stripes, I honestly think that would look so smart as a third kit, or just something. I think it would just be so cool if it had a retro look to the third kit. It would be so nice, something so unique. I was talking to a fan in the queue when I was queuing up to get this shirt, and he was mentioning last season's third kit with the purple and the white stripes, and he's like, I love it, I thought it was a great top, and I was personally quite disappointed by it. When I heard was getting a third kit, I was kind of wanting what I wanted now, and I warmed up to it. I think by the end of the season I thought, yeah, it's not too bad of a kit, but I definitely wasn't a massive fan on that. But yeah, so I am interested to see if we get a third kit. If we get one at all, we might not even get one at all. Obviously, MK Dons are done by Reebok, so completely different. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Going back to Newport though, as I said, we do have Newport coming up very, very shortly. It is on the 2nd of August, which is not this Saturday coming, the following Saturday. I'm so excited. I know Cole is very excited. Like I said, I love away days. It's first game of the season. I miss the season so much. And yeah, it's going to be a really interesting game. It'd be interesting if we win, and I only say that because I think for the last 2 seasons we've lost both opening games of the season away, which I'll never forget. It was at the Salford one. I'm sure it was Salford. Was it Salford where they beat us? It was like 5-0. I hope I'm remembering that right. I'll get butchered in the comments if I'm not. My memory's terrible. But yeah, if we start off winning, that'll be great. It would work again. It's going to be a really tough season. I still don't know how I feel about it. I've not given my prediction yet. I know a lot of other content creators have already done their predictions. They put it out quite early, but I personally can't see where we're going to finish this next season. Obviously, the season's not started, so you can't use really any evidence at all. There isn't any evidence to predict. It's just a prediction. I think my score, so to speak, would be higher up the table if we had more signings. Like I said, we're definitely needing someone experienced in midfield, and a poacher, or some at Langstaff at the front. I definitely think we are missing that. But Drew first game last season. One before was Sutton. Cheers, Dylan. There you go. I told you. My memory's absolutely shot. But yeah, I knew that we hadn't won him. But yeah, to be fair, again, I wouldn't even mind a draw. I wouldn't mind a draw at Newport. Obviously, I'd love a win. But yeah, again, because of these signings, I just don't know where we're going to be. I think we would, at the moment, as it stands, as we are, and from what I've seen how we played when we was in Germany, I think we would finish in the top 10. But I would probably say we're looking more around the 10, 9, 8 mark at the moment. That's just me giving a prediction off the bat. Yeah, so obviously before the season starts, we do have another pre-season. I think it's Cardiff on Saturday. I'm sure it's Cardiff on Saturday. Do you know? I will have a look. I've got the website here in front of me. Obviously, I've had a few people ask if I'm going to go. Yeah, it's Cardiff City. I said I wasn't going to go. I've said for a while I wasn't going to go. I keep looking at it. I'm like, do I go? But it's just, pre-seasons. It's just it doesn't really do it for me, in the sense that when I'm sat there, I'm like, I like getting involved. I can be very passionate when I'm watching the game, and when it's pre-season, I'm like, it doesn't really matter. If Cardiff are beating us 3-0, it's not great, but it's nothing to worry about. But again, it's been interesting. Like I said, we won our last pre-season friendly, which was unexpected. Jody Jones got a goal, which is great to see. Jatta, I think, got 2, which is really good. Again, a lot of conversation with Jatta over the summer. Is he going to stay? Is he going to go? But I commented a lot on Jatta. I said the ball bounced off him like rubber. I said his control was terrible. He had 2 left feet. I think I said nearly everything under the sun. But if he's going to continue scoring goals, then that's fine. I'll be happy with that. I'll keep quiet. If he's going to keep scoring goals, we're going to win games. I'll be happy with that. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to seeing how Jody Jones is back. Obviously, he's had a full summer to get fit. I still think he struggled towards the end of the last season. I don't think he was fully fit from his injuries, so he couldn't quite get to where he was, which is understandable. A lot of players do take time to get back in the full swings, because let's be honest, before Jody Jones got injured, can't speak today, his crossing was amazing. He was still scoring. I think he was still the number 1 assist for nearly the first 3 months of last season, something like that. I'm really looking forward to seeing Jody Jones back in the squad. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be a bit of a short episode. There's not overly too much to chat about this week, apart from the home shirt's on its way. We've got a new goalkeeper. Rumours wise, I haven't seen or heard anything. It is. I think the only other stuff I've seen, which I do sadly have to agree, and I'm really interested to see what other county fans think as well. Is just kind of the media team. I just feel that this summer transfer window has been really lacklustre. I think the media team at County haven't put anything out, and the stuff that they've put out, other than when they're making big announcements, it's always gonna be the main attraction. It's what the fans are waiting for, and that's what they want to see. So new signings, obviously we've had a new manager with Maynard leaving, and the kits are always going to be interesting, and it's always good when they announce that the tickets go on sale, because it's everyone's waiting for them. But then it's the stuff in between. Like I said, there was, I think, for nearly just 2 weeks, there was the only things that was put up on the social media was something about Kellogg's, some cereal and the energy drink, which is just so, it's just very, no one's really too interested in that. And when there have been players coming in, there isn't hardly any build up, or interview wise. I don't think there's a video interview of the goalkeeper. I don't think. It just hasn't been much. But then you look at other clubs and they do videos of them, walking out the tunnel, or they're building it up. They make it, they a bit more of a spectacle kind of thing, and I just think it's been very lackluster. Obviously, they did put a post out about the new standing area, which I was actually quite interested to see how that was going to look. Because I don't think, me personally, I don't think there's that much room between the seats and the seats in front. I think when I sit down, the seats are like almost at my knees as they are anyway. So to see how the bars are going to be, but it looks like they've done quite a good job. It looks like it doesn't take that much room. So that's obviously really good to see that they've got that area now for the fans that stand at the back, and hopefully they'll be able to go through the season without the stewards moaning at them. But yeah, I just think it's been very underwhelming. We've still got a week and a bit. Hopefully we'll get some more signings, and hopefully we'll get like I said, I think we just need that striker. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm going to leave it pretty short. Like I said, it's just me today. There's no Cole. Hopefully we will be back. I am hoping to be back next week. Should be me and Cole. I actually start my new job on Monday. So again, my hours are going to be completely different. So depending on my hours, it will either go live, which hopefully we will. I'd love to go live. I always do enjoy it. The interaction, and also with the comments as well. Hopefully me and Cole will be live for next week. If not, then also we'll do pre-recorded. Hopefully we'll have a bit more to talk about. And again, I said the season's almost here, not long left to wait. So you guys, if you have watched this and you've made it through, thank you so much for watching. Just me ramble on my own. I do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. We are literally so close to 600. I generally can't thank you guys enough for the support and the comments, and all the chit chat and stuff I get from you guys. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, leave a like, share the video, and I will see you very, very soon at Newport away. You guys.